Wait, what? Jumia has never been in profit?
As founders, what should we do? Do we focus on immediate profits as soon as possible, or rapid expansion even if it comes at a huge cost, which is year-on-year losses for a long period of time? Answer to this is not cookie cutter at all, and to get a glimpse of what could be the right direction, let's take a look at two giants in the mobility, fintech, and e-commerce spaces, look at their trajectory, the decisions they made, how they expanded, and see if there's something to glean from them. Stay with me. Jumia launched in Nigeria in 2012 and has been dubbed the Amazon of Africa, the e-commerce giant of Africa. Jumia now has 8 products. The first 4 companies are still very active, and the 4 other companies are not active anymore. Jumia is operational in over 10 African countries, but is ceasing operations in South Africa and Tunisia by the end of 2024. Jumia got listed on the New York Stock Exchange as far back as 2019, but has never turned a profit. I mean, their losses even took a surge after they got listed on the New York Stock Exchange. In recent years, they have been scaling their operations and basically carrying out strategic and operational changes, cuts, etc. to ensure that their year-on-year losses reduce, and they have been making progress in this regard. On to Moove. Moove is a mobility fintech startup that launched in 2020. What they do is provide cars to drivers through apps like Uber and Bolt, and then get repaid through a revenue sharing model, which is called the lease to own model. Moove has just one product, which is the one I've described just now. They're operational in 3 African countries: the UK, India, UAE, USA, and very recently, Mexico. They are not listed on any stock exchanges, but according to an article by TechCrunch, they are already profitable in India, UAE, UK, South Africa. Jumia and Moove cannot be directly compared because they launched at different times and they're operational within vastly different industries. There are things to be looked at when it comes to strategy. A question that we as founders should periodically ask ourselves is, even if I cannot optimize for profit right now, if I continue with the business systems that I have in place right now, the operational system that I have in place right now, the expansion plan that I have in place, at what point could I possibly turn a profit? And it's important for us to lean into the 80-20 principle, in my opinion anyway. The 80-20 principle is one that states that 20% of input is responsible for 80% of output. So for example, maybe 20% of your customer base is responsible for 80% of the revenue that you make. The question will now be, these 20% of my customer base, how can I scale based on them? How can I target my ads more towards them? How can I ensure that I'm expanding the number of these 20% so that all the people that I'm targeting are people who will readily be able to use my product? How can I ensure that my expansion strategies are focused on this actual niche, on this consumer group? And I think that would be very, very helpful to target our expansion efforts, to determine at what point we'll be able to make a profit, and to also pivot more easily. And it seems that that is what Moove has strategically been able to do. I mean, they're profitable in 4 countries already, and in 2025 they are planning to achieve all-round profitability. That is something that I really do admire, because I believe that sustainability in business at the end of the day is driven by profit in one way or another. I hope that this has been very helpful to you. I am Aderonke. Thank you for coming to my TikTok. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.